Welcome to Wisdom Starter Series Canva. Canva is an online browser-based design software. It is very easy to learn and can do a lot of interesting things for you. So let's get started. Go to canva.com. Once you're in canva.com, you can sign up for a free account using your email ID. Once you're here, you will get this interface where you can see a lot of templates that you can use, but it's always recommended that you start with your own designs here. This is the best way and best tool to learn, or if you're a beginner in design, this is the ideal tool for you to learn that. So let's click create a design. We have a lot of empty templates which are available here. So depending on what tool that or what project that you're working on, you can choose whatever you like from here. Let's click on the A4 document and it creates an A4 document for you. So once you have this interface here, this is basically a workspace, right? You can see the document is not titled here, so you can write down any name that you want. So I'm going to call it layout right now. You can see your profile, you can see share options here, and in here you can see a file menu, you can see a resize option, there is an undo redo button, and there is the save alert. It will automatically be saved, the files that you're working on, and it will show you if all the changes are saved or not. On your left side, you can see the main toolbar. Using this, you'll be adding elements into your design. You can also see a shelf, which basically has some templates that you can use, but we are going to close that. So let's hide the shelf. We are going to create designs of our own. Now, when you're coming to your document, you can see that you have an add page button right here. So you can click on it, it will create one more page right here. So if you are creating an A4 PDF, you can keep adding pages and you can create a complete book using this tool. So I'm going to click delete that. We don't need the pages. If you have a design already here and if you want to duplicate that page, you can click on this button and it will duplicate the page. You can control the zoom using this slider. You can also see the pages in a thumbnail view right here. If you want to see this in full screen, you can quickly click on this button and it will switch to full screen. You can click this again to come back to the work view. So let's start building a design here. So I'm going to go into the elements first. So you can see the first one says template. We're not going to use any templates. We'll go to elements right here. So once you're in elements, we're going to add, you can add a lot of assets which are from here. You will get shapes. So if you click on lines and shapes, you can see a lot of shapes which are available for you to use. So let's take a box right now. So we have a box. We created a box right here. When you select this, you can move this around. You can scale this, or you can even crop this shape by using these controls. You can move here, you can rotate the shape, or you can delete the shape, or you can duplicate the shape like this. Let's delete that. We have the shape right now. So it's coming with the color red in here. So if you look at the top menu, you can see the options of whatever you have selected here. So you can see that the color is red. You can go here and you can change it to a color that you want. You can add a stroke if you want. So I'm going to add a stroke and I can change the border weight. You can also make the corners rounded here. You can write a text inside this box, and for that you can choose a typeface. We don't have anything written, so it's not going to show up anything. And we have some other options here like animate, which we will get into later. So we have our first shape here. Let's remove the stroke from here. You're going to go here and say that I don't need a border, right? So you can click on this, you can click no. So there is no border here. You can bring it like this. So this is the top section that I'm creating here. Now let's add one more element here. Let's add an image. So I'm going to go to photos and you have a huge collection of photos in here. So let's look for a person. So we're going to see a lot of people images right here. I'll select this photograph right now and immediately loads up to your canvas. So there are a lot of image editing options that you can do here. Let's zoom in a bit and you can go to edit image and you can see a lot of adjustments options right here. You can increase the brightness, you can play around with the contrast, you can reduce the saturation or increase it, you can even change the tint, blur, a lot of options right here. We're not going to use anything right now. But there is another interesting option in the Pro version of Canva. When you select an image and when you go to edit image, you can see something called the BG remover. One click on this and it will remove the background automatically from your image. This is a very, very interesting feature and worth the money that you're paying for a Pro version. So we have the image with background removed right here and it looks pretty cool. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to scale it up so that it fits our document. So scale it up. I'm going to place it somewhere here. So we have two elements right now. One is a box, which is here, and one is this character. Let's add a little bit of typography. So we're going to go to text here. Let's click on add a heading. It immediately brings in a text window. You can move it anywhere that you want, and you can add a text in here. So let's call it sampler. We have created a text. Let's scale it up, move it somewhere here. Now what you can do once you have text selected is that you can change and choose any typeface that you want, and Canva comes with a lot of typefaces in here, so you can choose whatever typeface that actually works for your design from this. And there's a huge collection. We have just reached the B, and you can see, imagine that there's a lot more to explore from here. So let's choose something quickly from here. I think horizon. No. I'm going to go with Josephine Sans Bold. So we have that typeface right here. Let's change. So we have that. We have the size. We can change the color of the typeface here. I'm going to do that. And we have the alignment options. We can make it numbered, bulleted. You can increase the spacing here. So I think the spacing works. You can reduce the letter spacing so the letters will be closer together. Just move it here so that you can see this better. You can reduce the letter spacing, or if there is a gap between two lines, you can change the line spacing as well. I think this works really good. So I'm going to scale it up a little bit. I'm going to place it right here. Now one thing that I want to try and do is I want to send this text behind this particular character. It's very easy to do that. When you select the object, you can go to position here and you can send it backward. So right now it creates a very interesting effect where the text is appearing behind the character. So we have the heading like that. Let's add a little bit of body text. So you can go to the text window. You can see that we added a heading right here. You can add a bit of body text as well. So you can click on the body text and you will get a body text window. You can come here to change the color. If you want to change the typeface, that will also be available there. Once you have your text on board, you can adjust these bounding boxes to make it fit into what is the size that you want here. So I want the text to be here. You can change the alignment to where it wants to be aligned to. I want it to align to the left, so I've aligned it to the left here. So we have the basic design here. So now I feel that the line spacing a little odd, so I'll go here and reduce the line spacing so that it is visually correct here. So we have made a design. It's a very simple design, but just to show you how to work with this. Now what we are going to do is to export this design. So now that you have your basic design done, you can go to share, you can click on download, and you can choose what format you want to download this on. So if it is a single page, you can download it as a JPEG. If you have multiple pages and you want to create a PDF out of it, you can export it as a PDF as well. So I'm going to just export it as a JPEG, click download, and the design that you created will start downloading here. So this is how you can easily get started with Canva. It's a very interesting tool to learn design principles. So I hope this video helps to give you an intro to Canva. Play around with it and let us know your feedback. We'll see you with another video. Until then, bye.